Oh, I love the big intro, and weather-wise, let's bring in the tech and start looking at what we have going on as we move forward, taking a look at the upper level pattern. That is the key as we get into the fall and winter months, is looking where these next upper level systems are. And sure enough, we got this one system way up here. It's right on the Canadian-U.S. border. That's going to open up the door for Canadian air to invade and dominate much of the eastern U.S. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But this is going to be a short-lived, glancing blow of colder air for Acadiana. As we look at the big picture across the U.S., you can see there's some severe weather ongoing across portions of Tennessee, but we're not going to see any storms here locally. It's pretty quiet. And bringing up the Doppler radars, you can see locally we are picking up on some shower activity, mainly south of the Mobile area, and then points farther to the east. Locally, here we are again in Acadiana. Just want to give you a little geography lesson. We're in St. Landry Parish. We're by the Frozard area, which is kind of halfway between Grand Coteau and Arnaudville. So that's exactly where we are. So you can see beautiful weather out here, farm country, and mosquitoes, by the way, too, out here this evening. So let's take a look at the forecast as we move forward. And we are looking at partly cloudy skies overnight tonight. Fog is a problem in the near term, so we'll be watching that. Temperatures stay mild, mid to upper 60s to near 70 through daybreak. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and warm, breezy southwesterly winds. Temperatures warm into the low to mid 80s. And then tomorrow night, we'll be watching for that front that's going to be pushing on through. On this particular model, on the graph model, we're thinking right around midnight. The key is to watch your winds in that top right corner. They're shifting west-southwesterly, west-northwesterly, then they turn northerly. It's going to be a windy day on Sunday, by the way. Temperatures start out near 60 with gusty winds in the 25 to 35 mile per hour range. And then as we head into the afternoon, still 60s, but there's going to be a nip in the air. And then as we head into tomorrow evening, Sunday evening, Monday morning, we're going to see temperatures getting down into the upper 30s more than likely. So here are the temperatures for tomorrow. We get into the mid 80s tomorrow afternoon. This is the graph model, which sometimes is a little too flashy. It's a little too hot, sometimes a little too cool. As we head into Sunday, we're going to be in the 60s for sure. But watch what happens as we go into Sunday night. Temperatures dropping. I think it's going to be closer to the upper 30s, lower 40s. But nonetheless, we'll be looking at, again, pretty chilly conditions. And we're not going to have a frost. Maybe a light freeze for Alexandria come Sunday night, Monday morning. But the coldest night is going to be Monday night, Tuesday morning with light winds. That's when frost may take hold. The other issue is fog. Notice the models are going for heavier fog over toward the basin and then back to the west of us in Acadiana, not seeing a whole lot of fog, but conditions are ripe for fog tonight. We're probably going to see a dense fog advisory for some portions of Acadia through the overnight hours at some point. 64 is the low tonight. Tomorrow we'll go with about 83, 84 for the projected high, maybe even 85 degrees. Records this time of year are about upper 80s, so pretty as warm as you get. Notice we'll have that fog layer going to clouds and then mostly sunny by late in the day. And as we get into that 10-day forecast, we're looking at big changes just in those first 3 days. 84 ending on 39, but the coldest day is going to be Monday. We don't get out of the 50s on Monday. That's jacket and sweater weather. And then as we head into Monday night, Tuesday morning, that's when we'll be looking at the potential for our first frost. After that, a big warm up. And again, it's not going to be a pipe busting cold, just a little bit of a winter chill to remind us, after all, it is November. That's it for weather for now. Now over to Jamarcus.